This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in Western Henrico. More specifically, I am off the Parham Road corridor. Today we're going to take a look at a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. This condo is located here in an interesting area. We've got condos here across the street. They're townhomes, and just a little bit further there are single-family homes. Directly through the wood line, we have a daycare, and some of the children were out playing there. If you have small children, this would be an ideal location because you have a daycare that's right there. We've got a number of units that are currently on the market here in this community. Nothing over 120,000. So this is probably one of the more affordable housing options here in Western Henrico. If you're not familiar with Western Henrico, we are on a major corridor in Henrico County. There is everything that you need on Broad Street corridor, and so a lot of people find it very, very convenient. Schools are very well respected, and this is definitely would be an affordable option for a lot of people. If you're considering townhome or condo living, it's always important to inquire about the HOA. The HOA here is $218. So the lender is always going to count that against you as far as your debt. So it's important to remember, if you qualify for, let's say, 120,000 and the townhome is 120,000, it's probably not going to work because your purchase price will have to be less than 120, assuming you're not coming in with a big down payment, because your ratios will then get skewed as a result of having to pay that cost. HOA fees do go up over time because association costs go up over time. So just something to consider if you are thinking about condo or townhome living. Our unit is directly here to the front. You would have a key to that front door, and then of course you'd have a key to your particular unit. As we come in, we do have our family room directly ahead. This unit does need a little bit of TLC, but fortunately, with a motivated seller, the home will sell fairly quickly at the right price, and the market determines the price. So I mentioned that to let you know that if you're not thrilled about a price on a government or a bank-owned home, the price will come down in order to get it sold. They may not take a huge hit as soon as it comes out, but over time they will reduce. And if the market is not interested in paying what their asking price is, the home will be reduced, and then it will ultimately sell. So that's a good thing about bank and government-owned homes. You always want to deal with a motivated seller when possible. A couple things I wanted to point out here in the kitchen. On the floor, we do have a little bit of damage. Whenever we have floor damage in a government-owned home or in many foreclosures, you'll see that red tape. That red tape does not signify a crime scene, as some of my viewers believe. It is simply a trip hazard. There's going to be some other things that the property preservation company will do, and I'll point that out in the bathroom. A property preservation company comes into a bank or government-owned home, a foreclosure, and they will do many things. They will winterize the home. They will make sure that it's secure. They will take any trash out of the home that needs to be taken out of. This warning here is for anyone that comes into the home so they know that the home has been winterized, and there are special instructions as far as turning on water heaters. Let's say, for example, when you don't have water in them. You don't want to do that because it will burn up the water heater. So they're trying to preserve the property, and that's what all that signage is for. Wanted to give a special virtual hug, especially to my viewers in New York. I know you guys are going through a whole lot right now. I've been talking with several of you, and I know things are tough, but fortunately, we will get through this. I know the restrictions are different in all parts of the country, but you're especially being hit hard. Don't worry, all of my hugs are ran through Norton 360. They're guaranteed to be virus-free. I don't want to violate any local or state ordinances as far as social distancing, so you can rest assured that my hugs are fine. Once we get through this, if y'all see me in public, you just make sure you come up and you give me a real hug, and I'm a hugger, so we're going to go ahead and give you permission up front to go ahead and do that if you see me in public. Just make sure you introduce yourself first. Just don't come up and grab me. It happens quite a bit, but just give me a little warning ahead of time. Okay, this is our laundry. We do have an electric water heater. Both appliances do convey. And our coat closet is right here to the left. One of the things about a property like this is you definitely have to factor in your rehab costs. Depending on what you're doing, those costs could be significant. At a minimum, this unit would need carpet paint and some flooring in that kitchen. We do have a closet there. It is important to consider a home warranty on a condo or a townhome because that heat pump there belongs to this unit. It is not covered by the HOA. So if it ever needed replacement or repair, your home warranty would cover you. Your HOA will not. The HOA will cover the roof, but it won't cover the water heater or the heating and air system. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, we are now in the hall bath. This is what I wanted to mention to you. We are, of course, winterized, so we have the proper signage there. Now, the reason they put that tape and that plastic on that toilet is not because there's hazardous material in it. It's because it's been winterized, and they don't want somebody coming in and using it. And then you can imagine with there being no water flowing, that would be an unpleasant experience for the future viewers. So we don't want that to happen. And that's the reason they put that signage on the plumbing fixtures. All right, let's transition back to our master. Unusual master here. Someone has put some very dark colors here on the ceiling and the walls. It definitely makes it feel a little bit smaller than it normally would. If you have brighter colors, it makes a room appear a little bit brighter. So I would definitely come in and just brighten this room up tremendously. New carpet and paint in here would go a long, long way. Oops, just a long way. I'm trying to stop from using double words like that. I'm working really, really hard. I think it's my viewer Bernstein, I think is the name. They will always kindly correct me when I mess up a grammatical statement like that, a grammatical phrase. So I am cognizant of it. We have a 3/4 bath here. This is all tile. This could be cleaned up here and get it looking good as new down there in that bottom. Not a whole lot would be needed in a bathroom like this. Bathrooms are fairly inexpensive when they're this size to just go ahead and update or modernize. We have a walk-in closet here. This is nice because when these units were built in '87, walk-in closets, especially in smaller condo units, were not really that popular. So it's nice to have some good storage space there for your clothes. So this is going to be a very affordable option for somebody that wants to own. If you have an annual household income of about $30,000, that should be enough to get you in. That's two people making 15 apiece or one person making 30. That should put you in the ballpark to be able to qualify for a home like this. If you have any questions about this or any other home in the market, my name is Max Williams. Please be sure to remember that less than 1% of the homes available in this area actually make it to video. I can help you with over 4,000 homes in the Metro Richmond area. So if you have a need and you don't see it on video, that does not mean that I cannot find it or help you with it. All you need to do is just give me a call. We'll walk you through the process. If you've got plenty of time on your hands, this is a good time now to get started on your home buying process. Max Williams, 804-402-7788. Reach on Facebook under Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Y'all be safe. Have a great day.